My name is Nelson Narciso. I'm the Director of Education for Progressive Nutritional Therapies. I'm a holistic nutritionist, a Reiki practitioner, and a herbalist, and I've been in the field now for just over 20 years. We have an amazing product called Progressive Veggie Greens, and as the name Veggie Greens implies, it's a green-based whole food. We have over 60 ingredients, largely your super greens, what's called super greens because they're so nutrient dense. It's really important to emphasize the fact that when you look at the various food groups, there are few foods that are as protective as vegetables. And yet, in spite of this knowledge, most of us consume a fraction of what we should. In fact, Health Canada suggests 7 to 10 servings of vegetables and fruits a day, erring more on the side of vegetables. In reality, most of us consume 2 to 4 servings of vegetables. So we know that we're not getting enough of those vital and powerful vegetables that we should in our diet. We also have come to recognize that vegetables are also very alkalizing. In a day and age where so many of us are way too acidic, we need to make every effort to have more of those wonderful alkalizing greens that are in vegetables. The sad reality is people simply don't eat enough of them. As a consequence, we've come up with a product called Veggie Greens. And Veggie Greens has taken the convenience of all these amazing green foods and freeze-dried them and put them into a convenient powder form that's really actually very pleasant tasting as well. So what you're effectively getting for every scoop of Veggie Greens is the equivalent of 6 to 8 servings of antioxidants. You've got what's called an ORAC score, a measure of antioxidant content of just over 2,000. You've got a decent amount of fiber, quality amounts of protein with no sugar. So you're getting effectively all these great greens, antioxidants, and alkalizing benefits in a convenient powder form, which you can simply add, as I often do, to my protein shake. You can combine it with Phytoberry, you can add it to a bit of water. But the great thing here is that you're getting such a rich supply of greens in one serving. And I should just very quickly highlight what some of these greens are. You've got your sea vegetables, you've got your wakame, your nori, your kelp, your dulse, rich in trace minerals that are all too often lacking from our soils. You've got your cruciferous vegetables. I'm just going to name off a few: your broccoli, your cauliflower, your Brussels sprouts. You've got your blue-green algae, your spirulina, your chlorella. You've got wheatgrass, you've got barley. I mean, the list is really very extensive, and the ultimate goal, once again, was to make up for the deficits in greens in our diet. And we know a very exciting study that I'd love to share because I think it's so remarkable. They've shown recently that, like plants that use chlorophyll for energy production, humans, the mitochondria, the energy-producing cells in the body, actually use chlorophyll as a means of producing ATP, or energy. So by having your greens, not only are you getting those valuable antioxidants, those wonderful alkalizing benefits of the greens, you're also getting an energy boost, which of course is of no surprise when you consider that when people have more greens, they tend to have more energy. And by far the most common thing we hear from those using Veggie Greens: more energy, better mental clarity. And we hear that within a matter of days of using the product. So Veggie Greens is one of those absolutely must-use staples I recommend all my clients use. We don't always think of greens in a convenient format, but we of course have produced a Veggie Greens protein bar, which effectively gives you quality protein in a vegan format alongside the Veggie Greens. So for those that understand, I didn't have enough vegetables today, but want something on the go, the Veggie Greens protein bar is absolutely fantastic. The Veggie Greens protein bar has the same 6 to 8 servings worth of greens, but now it's been coupled with some protein as well. Fair bit of fiber, low glycemic impact, and for a greens bar, which may not sound terribly appetizing, it actually is one of our more popular bars. Eating a Veggie Greens bar is like having effectively a salad on the go. So you get all those wonderful benefits of a salad, but the convenience of a bar.